to send to you. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light.
So hey guys, my name is Isema, but most of the people call me Lee, you know. And so yeah, this is my YouTube channel actually. So this is a crazy thing, right? So I'm starting a new thing now, which is I'm trying to make something different. I've been thinking about this. Matter of fact, I've been thinking about this. It's like I've been thinking about, about how I'm gonna start actually this content and how I'm gonna make it, and I thought it through, and it's been some months actually. It's been some months because I'm a very complex person. I'm interested in a lot of stuff. When it comes to knowledge, careers and all those things. Because if you ask me, when I was young, what would I want to be? Like when I was like, I don't know, 13 years old, I would say a doctor. And then when I was like 13, and I would say, no, when I was, I think 14. No, that came after scientist, and I came after. So when I was 14, I said scientist, right? Scientist when I was 14. And then when I was 16, no, 15, I said inventor. And that's shows how much like things like I'm interested in, and as I'm growing, I understand that me as a person, I believe to be like a polymath, like a person who is interested in many things. I'm not meant to just have a one thing, to know one thing and follow that one path. I'm meant to be a person who is all part. I believe that everything is connected to one another. That's me. When it comes to knowledge, everything is connected to one another. Doesn't matter what it is, but it links, And so, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I found that, okay, cool. This is who I am actually, This is who I am. Because like, it's really interesting if you have to know me that much. It's crazy when it comes to certain things. And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do. But by the way, guys, sometimes I do speak much faster, but there are gonna be subtitles. And so yeah, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. That's the way. It's like I'm just gonna show off everything actually, and I'm gonna start with computer science, show off like what I'm studying and stuff like that, and I'm also gonna show off about HR, which is also something that I'm studying and also working, and I want to take you guys to my journey. I want you to walk with me and experience that. And also, I'm a Christian, and that includes also I want to study theology, be deeper, be in Bible and stuff like that. So there are a lot of stuff that's in there in that package. So I was like, you know what? I want to take you guys on a journey, where you watch me pursue all those things, and I'm still in school. And I want you to witness all those things. I was like, I'm gonna make content that's based on those things, on my journey, about the books that I've read, what I've learned and how I solve those things, and my ideas, the creativity, like everything that's in these things. I want you guys to be part of I want to invite you guys to be part of this journey actually, that I'm about to embark, and it's really interesting. And that's crazy. And also I'm trying to discipline myself more into doing these things and show off to you guys, and that also some people might get inspired and so on, So I'm just a young man, from South Africa, and who tries to inspire and motivate others. That you don't have to take just one role. I always believe that I can play all roles. That's me. That's me. I believe that if you're human and you do such things, what could stop me from doing those things you're doing? Because I'm also human. I could learn, to understand things. As much as I have a mind, you have a mind. I could learn to know things. I'm not limited, Things that I cannot understand is things of God. Like if he had to, do it, like, because God is very complex and is omniscient and is all powerful, and it's like that's God, bro. You can, he can be on this earth and trying to, you can understand some of his ways, but his ways are so marvelous to understand. It's like, how did you do this? And that's God. But as long as you're a human being and you're doing these things, I think I could do it. I think I could understand it, And having God also, God opens up the knowledge to grasp, so I cannot just leave that knowledge out there, And so, yeah. So I want to invite you guys just on this journey. I'm not going to edit this video and put some background or anything that's like that. I just want to make it raw and like this as much as it could be, and to be genuine and stuff like that. And so I just written some of the stuff. This is some of the stuff I'm going to be doing for now. Starting, because I already started today actually, but I have to start from the beginning to invite you guys on some modules and stuff like. Matter of fact, I'm taking you guys to my live tasks, everything that I have happening. Even if you want to see my car, then I can take you there, guys. But yeah, I'm just joking. But I do have one though. So yeah, but that's the most important part. I want to take you guys. I want to show off everything, And I don't know what title I be giving this video, but whatever titles to capture you guys and invite you guys. It's like invitations that come, to witness this Christian guy, this servant, this young man from all the way from South Africa, is taking this journey. I'm very young, by the way. I am very young, but I love wisdom, I love knowledge, and I'm more motivated about what God has laid on humans, and I want to learn more, and I want to understand it more, and I don't want to be lazy. I don't want to sit down and do nothing about it. I just want to do something about it, And so, yeah, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that at the background. There's some books there, but it's theological books, I could say. But I think I'm gonna do the ones online also. I think they'll be the best for now, because they're expensive, man. I went to the book market and I was like, damn, I could have gotten this for free though. And so, yeah. So guys, it's just gonna be a very unique journey that I'm taking you on. Very unique, very beautiful. I'm just gonna be transparent, genuine, just be me. And just be me and just do me. Matter of fact, when I say I'm doing me, actually, I'm just reflecting, God's love in any type of way, because I already took his identity, identify myself through him, which means Jesus Christ. Now I'm a believer, and now that I'm a student, and now I'm a worker, and now I'm also a cousin brother, and now I'm also a brother, and now that I'm also. No, I'm not a sister. No, I'm not a sister. No, I don't swing that way. But anyways, guys, that's a little glimpse of me, our personality, and I can't wait to see you all. I hope you stay motivated and grasped